Have you ever experienced a memory so vivid, so real, only to discover that it never actually happened the way you remember? Is this a glitch in the system, or something far more profound? What if the reality you perceive is not fixed, but a malleable construct, and you possess the power to reshape it? Understanding this could unlock your potential to break free from limitations and become the active co-creator of your own experience. Many ancient texts, spiritual leaders, and even cutting-edge scientists have long suggested that reality is more complex than it appears. And now, more than ever, there are signs that the very fabric of our perceived world is shifting. The walls of the simulation, as some would call it, are showing cracks, offering unprecedented opportunities for those willing to question everything. You are not merely a passive player in this reality. You possess an inherent ability, perhaps long suppressed or forgotten, to influence the very code of your existence. While the idea of a simulated reality may seem like science fiction, it provides a compelling framework for understanding consciousness, unlocking your personal potential, and grasping the true nature of existence. Consider déjà vu, that eerie sensation of reliving a moment. Could it be more than just a trick of the mind? Perhaps it's a system rebooting, a timeline adjusting, or even you yourself making subtle alterations to your personal program. Question everything you've been told, even the information I am presenting to you now. Does it resonate with your core truth? Does it empower you or limit you? What if focusing your intention on a desired outcome could literally influence physical reality, bending the rules of the game to your advantage? Imagine consistently visualizing yourself succeeding in a challenging endeavor and then, against all odds, achieving that success. Of course, skepticism is natural and even healthy. The simulation theory, while gaining traction, remains controversial. It's not a new concept. Echoes of it resonate in ancient spiritual traditions, philosophical thought experiments like Plato's cave, and even religious parables about illusion and enlightenment. Ultimately, exploring this potential reality demands personal responsibility. As we delve into the possibility of influencing our reality, remember the profound ethical implications. This newfound knowledge must be used for good, for creation, not for manipulation or control. Exploring simulation theory isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's a quest for truth and self-discovery. This is a roadmap to unlocking hidden knowledge and expanding your consciousness. By understanding the potential nature of this simulation, you can begin to lead a more impactful and fulfilling life, free from the restrictions you've unknowingly accepted. Imagine a society where a critical mass awakens to this truth. The potential for collective transformation is staggering, a shift towards a more conscious, collaborative, and empowered world. In our perceived normal reality, we're often told that we are confined to the physical laws of nature, to the limitations of our bodies and minds. But within a simulated reality, especially one that responds to our consciousness, the possibilities are limitless. Remaining ignorant of this potential, however, carries significant risks. Unseen forces, those who understand the mechanics of the simulation, could manipulate and control those who remain unaware. The time for awakening is now, a crucial moment for understanding the true nature of our reality and reclaiming our power. By understanding the mechanics of the simulation, we can gain profound insights into the nature of consciousness, the universe, and our place within it. Could it be that understanding how this world works gives us the power to manage our thoughts and emotions? Is it possible that hidden knowledge can be accessed simply by daring to question everything? The idea of personal empowerment is a key concept we will explore throughout this journey. What if you truly have the ability to shape your own reality and create positive change? Question everything that you know to be true. Determine what resonates with your personal truth. What are the ethical implications of influencing reality? Are you willing to use that power to improve not only your life, but the lives of those around you? Simulation theory has roots in philosophy, with thinkers contemplating the nature of reality for centuries. From Descartes' evil demon thought experiment to modern-day transhumanist arguments about advanced technology, the idea of a constructed reality has been around for a while. The concept of substrate independence suggests that consciousness may not be confined to the physical brain or body. What if consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, existing independently of matter? Quantum physics adds another layer, with concepts like quantum entanglement and the observer effect hinting at a reality that is far more interconnected and observer-dependent than classical physics would suggest. Think of the simulation walls as the perceived limitations and constraints of our current reality. These walls might manifest as limiting beliefs, societal norms, or even the physical laws of nature as we understand them. What if these walls are not fixed, but flexible and permeable, capable of being influenced by our consciousness? What if breaking these walls is simply a process of expanding awareness, challenging these limiting beliefs, and unlocking the immense potential within you? Throughout this video, we will examine the nature of consciousness, its potential origins, and its profound relationship to reality. We will delve into the mechanics of the simulation, exploring the systems, structures, and forces that maintain our perceived world. And most importantly, we will uncover practical techniques and strategies you can use to consciously influence this simulation and create the reality you desire. Remember those unexplained moments, those synchronicities that seem to defy logic. Perhaps a song playing on the radio that perfectly answers a question you were pondering, or an unexpected encounter that sets you on a new and fulfilling path. Are these mere coincidences, or are they glitches in the programming, subtle nudges from a higher intelligence, or even your own higher self? Always question the information presented and attempt to view reality from different angles. What if our thoughts and emotions influence our energetic state? What if that has an impact on our experiences? But let's get to some fundamental questions. Who are you, really? What is your purpose here, in this reality, simulated or not? What are you capable of achieving if you break free from the limitations you've unknowingly accepted? Perhaps there are secrets about existence that have been hidden and suppressed, truths that could unlock the mysteries of the simulation. The walls of the simulation are not just cracking, they are crumbling, presenting a unique opportunity for awakening and transformation. Is there more to this world than meets the eye? Who created the simulation? What is its purpose? Can we truly influence it? Is it possible that other beings or forces are aware of the simulation and are attempting to control or manipulate it for their own purposes? Embark on this journey of self-discovery and liberation. View this as a means of awakening to a new level of awareness. You are not alone. There is a community of like-minded seekers out there. In the upcoming sections, we will delve into specific techniques for influencing the simulation, such as manifestation, visualization, and even lucid dreaming. We will also explore the ethical implications of manipulating reality, including the potential consequences of misusing this power. And we will discuss the societal implications of a widespread awareness of the simulated nature of reality, including potential social, political, and economic transformations that could reshape our world. What if the limitations you perceive, those seemingly solid barriers in your life, are not absolute restrictions, but rather indicators of where your current beliefs and perceptions reside? Think of the simulation walls not as impenetrable fortresses, but as energetic boundaries reflecting your inner landscape. You're navigating a vast video game, but instead of lines of code, it is built out of thought, intention, and emotion. Certain areas remain inaccessible not because they cannot be reached, but because you haven't yet acquired the necessary skills, the expanded awareness, the refined belief systems, the courage to question everything. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about fundamentally altering your understanding of what's possible and stepping into a new level of play. Consider the concept of malleable reality, the understanding that the laws of physics and the perceived limitations of our world may not be as immutable as we've been led to believe. We perceive reality as solid, But that might just be the level we are playing at. What if those so-called laws are more like guidelines, parameters that shift and bend in response to consciousness itself? The double-slit experiment offers a tantalizing glimpse into this possibility. Observe a particle, and it behaves like a particle. Don't observe it, and it acts like a wave. What does that mean? Your attention, your observation, literally shapes reality at the quantum level. This isn't some abstract scientific concept. It's a fundamental principle suggesting that your beliefs, expectations, and intentions are not passive bystanders, but active co-creators of your experience within this simulated reality. What about the power of belief, as starkly demonstrated by the placebo effect? Sugar pills can alleviate pain, reduce symptoms, and even trigger measurable physiological changes, simply because the patient believes they are receiving genuine medicine. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about the mind directly influencing the body, overriding what we consider to be fixed biological processes. This phenomenon serves as a potent example of how our expectations can shape our physical reality. Our beliefs aren't just passive opinions. They are active forces shaping our world. What if those glitches aren't random errors, but meaningful clues? Let's expand on the idea of glitches in the matrix. Beyond déjà vu, consider those moments of spontaneous healing, where ailments vanish without medical intervention. Or remote viewing, the documented ability to perceive distant locations and events through consciousness alone. Or precognitive dreams, glimpses into the future that defy conventional explanations of time and causality. Are these mere anomalies, or are they cracks in the facade, moments where the underlying code of the simulation is briefly revealed? These could be the equivalent of Easter eggs that the programmers of the simulation left behind, or even ways that the simulation talks to us through the language of coincidence and synchronicity. Think about synchronicity, those meaningful coincidences that seem too improbable to be random. Meeting the exact right person at the precise moment you need guidance, finding the perfect book that answers a burning question, or witnessing a series of related events that defy logical explanation. These aren't just happy accidents. They are echoes of a deeper connection, hints that events are interconnected in ways we don't yet understand. These glitches are invitations to question everything, to expand your awareness beyond the confines of conventional thinking, and to recognize the potential for a more profound and interconnected reality. Keep a journal of these events. What patterns do you see? What are the connections between them? So, what unlocks these areas? What is the underlying code that governs this reality? It begins with a radical shift in perspective. The understanding that consciousness isn't just a byproduct of the brain, but perhaps a fundamental aspect of reality itself. Imagine that consciousness is not confined to the wetware of your brain, but permeates the entire universe, a universal field of awareness that connects everything. Theories like panpsychism propose that consciousness isn't limited to living beings, but that all matter possesses some form of awareness, however rudimentary. In this model, consciousness becomes the programming language of the simulation, the fundamental force that interacts with and shapes the virtual environment. Just as a programmer uses code to create and manipulate a computer program, so too does consciousness use intention, belief, and emotion to influence this reality. This understanding shifts the focus from the physical to the metaphysical, from the material to the mental. The implication is that the power to change your reality lies not in manipulating external circumstances, but in mastering your internal state. What if meditation is a way to access and influence this programming language? What if, in quieting the mind, we gain access to the source code of reality itself? Consider the concept of collective consciousness, the idea that individual minds are interconnected and capable of influencing the simulation on a larger scale. The Internet provides an imperfect analogy. Billions of devices connected in a vast network, sharing information and influencing one another. Now imagine that connection is far more profound. a direct link between minds, bypassing the need for technology. Studies on global meditation have explored this possibility, suggesting that larger-scale collective intention can have measurable effects on world events, reducing crime rates and promoting peaceful outcomes. Are these isolated incidents, or do they point to a deeper truth about the power of collective consciousness to shape reality? What would happen if a critical mass of individuals awakened to this potential and began consciously co-creating a more positive future? This brings us back to the observer effect in quantum physics. The act of observation influences the behavior of a quantum system. But what if that observation is not just a scientific measurement, but a conscious act of attention and intention? What if your focus shapes reality? This underscores the immense importance of directing your attention towards desired outcomes rather than dwelling on negative possibilities. Thoughts are not passive. They are active forces shaping your experience. What if visualizing success, practicing gratitude, and cultivating positive emotions are not just feel-good exercises, but potent tools for influencing the quantum field? What if the law of attraction isn't just a New Age concept, but a fundamental principle of reality, where like attracts like, and your dominant thoughts and emotions draw corresponding experiences into your life? This isn't about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your inner world with your desired reality, becoming a conscious co-creator of your own experience, and understanding that the universe responds to your vibrational state. Focus on what you want, not what you fear, and you will begin to see a profound shift in your reality. But what if these systems are not naturally emergent, but intentionally created to suppress our potential? That brings us to the idea of societal programming, the systems and structures that reinforce our perceived reality and limit our potential. Education, media, government, religion all play a role in shaping our beliefs, values, and perceptions of the world. But what if these institutions are not neutral purveyors of truth, but rather instruments of social engineering designed to maintain control and suppress individual freedom? Think about the narratives we are constantly bombarded with, the glorification of consumerism, the emphasis on external validation, the fear-based messaging that permeates the news. These all affect our experiences and thoughts. Are these narratives serving our highest good, or are they designed to keep us compliant, distracted, and dependent on the system? What if propaganda and advertising are not just about selling products, but about shaping our desires, manipulating our emotions, and reinforcing a worldview that benefits those in power? Critical examination of the information we consume and question the narratives presented by authority figures becomes not just an intellectual exercise, but an act of liberation. Seek out diverse sources of information, challenge assumptions, and cultivate media literacy. Your mind is your own. Don't let it be colonized by external forces. What if breaking free from the simulation begins with breaking these chains? Challenging these limiting beliefs, cultivating critical thinking, and reclaiming personal autonomy are essential steps in this process. Take the initiative to identify and reframe these beliefs. For example, if you believe you are not creative, ask yourself, where did that belief come from? Is it based on past experiences or the opinions of others? Then, actively challenge that belief by engaging in creative activities, seeking out positive feedback, and reframing failure as a learning opportunity. Embrace self-education and independent thought as powerful tools for resisting manipulation and control. The more you learn, the more you become aware of the subtle ways in which your thoughts and actions are being influenced. But recognize that waking others up can come with significant personal cost. Those who dare to challenge the status quo often face resistance, ridicule, and pushback from those who are still deeply entrenched in the simulation. Be prepared to be labeled a conspiracy theorist, a troublemaker, or simply out of touch with reality. The system defends itself, and those who question it are often targeted. But do not be discouraged. Your awakening is not just for yourself, but for the benefit of all. And as more and more people awaken, a critical mass emerges, creating a tipping point. What if that tipping point is now? So, if the tipping point is here, how do you personally step through the breaking simulation walls and begin consciously shaping your reality? It starts with understanding that your perception is not a fixed lens, but a malleable instrument. And like any instrument, it can be tuned, refined, and directed with intention. If you fundamentally shift your perception, you shift your reality. Let's begin with the power of focus. In a world saturated with distractions, where our attention is constantly being pulled in a million different directions, the ability to focus becomes a superpower. Think of your mind as a radio receiver, constantly scanning for signals. Mindfulness is the practice of tuning into a specific frequency, filtering out the noise, and amplifying the signal you want to receive. A powerful technique for achieving this focus is breath-watching meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes gently, and bring your attention to the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the subtle coolness of the air as it passes through your nostrils. When your mind wanders, and it inevitably will gently guide it back to your breath. This simple act of focusing on your breath stills the monkey mind, that constant chatter of thoughts and emotions that obscures our perception. Directing your attention intentionally is like aiming a laser beam. It focuses your energy and amplifies your influence. Consider the concept of selective attention, where we unconsciously filter out information based on our pre-existing beliefs and expectations. Imagine you're walking down a busy street and you're specifically looking for a red car. Suddenly, you start noticing red cars everywhere, even though they were always there. Your mind, primed by your intention, has filtered out everything else and amplified the signal of red car. You see what you expect to see. An exercise to demonstrate this is to simply choose something, a color, an object, a word, and consciously look for it throughout your day. You'll be surprised by how often it appears, simply because you've directed your attention to it. By intentionally directing your attention, you can literally alter your perception of reality, focusing on the opportunities and possibilities that align with your desires. Cultivating present moment awareness reduces reactivity to external stimuli. Guide yourself through a body scan meditation to heighten your awareness of physical sensations. Close your eyes and systematically bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting with your toes and working your way up to the top of your head. Notice any sensations you experience: tingling, warmth, pressure, without judgment. Simply observe. By cultivating this awareness, you become less reactive to external triggers. What about actively reshaping those negative thoughts? Let's look at reframing reality. The reality we experience isn't just based on external events, but how we interpret them. Consider the power of language in shaping our perception. Our self-talk acts as a constant feedback loop, reinforcing our beliefs and influencing our emotions. If you consistently tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," that belief will become deeply ingrained in your subconscious, shaping your actions and limiting your potential. Turn negative thought patterns into positive affirmations. Instead of "I can't do this," try "I am capable of learning and growing." Instead of "I'm a failure," try "I learn from my mistakes and move forward." It begins with awareness. Pay attention to your inner dialogue and identify those limiting beliefs. A step-by-step process for identifying limiting beliefs involves first journaling. Write down any recurring negative thoughts or feelings you have about yourself, your abilities, or your future. Second, questioning their validity. Ask yourself, is there any real evidence to support this belief? Or is it based on fear, insecurity, or the opinions of others? Third, create empowering alternatives. Reframe each limiting belief into a positive affirmation that reflects your true potential. Cognitive restructuring combined with neuroplasticity is key here. Repeated thoughts and actions strengthen neural pathways, creating habitual patterns of thinking and behavior. By intentionally challenging limiting beliefs and creating new, empowering affirmations, you can rewire your brain, creating new neural pathways that support a more positive and expansive reality. If you consistently tell yourself, "I am worthy of love and abundance," that belief will eventually become your default setting, shaping your experiences in profound ways. Now, how can we use that power of perception to actively shape the world around us? That's where manifestation comes in, actively co-creating your reality. The law of attraction isn't magic. It's more akin to quantum physics in action, explaining how your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs attract corresponding experiences into your life, like attracts like. If you focus on lack and scarcity, you will attract more lack and scarcity into your life. If you focus on abundance and gratitude, you will attract more abundance and gratitude. To understand the law of attraction, consider it as a radio frequency. Every thought, emotion, and belief you hold emits a vibrational frequency. If you want to attract a specific experience into your life, you need to match the vibrational frequency of that experience. Setting clear intentions is key. Get specific about what you want to manifest. Instead of saying, "I want more money," try, "I want to attract $10,000 into my life within the next 3 months." Visualize the desired outcome. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already having achieved your goal. Feel the emotions associated with that achievement. Actively cultivate a feeling of gratitude for what you already have. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, which amplifies your positive vibration and attracts even more abundance into your life. The idea of simply wishing for things without taking action is one of the biggest misconceptions about the law of attraction. Align your actions with your intentions. If you want to attract a new job, don't just sit around wishing for it. Actively search for job openings, network with people in your field, and improve your skills. Manifestation is a collaborative process where you play an active role in bringing your desires into reality. A powerful tool for manifesting a specific goal is a visualization exercise. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and imagine yourself already having achieved your goal. See the details vividly, feel the emotions intensely, and engage all your senses. If you're manifesting a new house, imagine yourself walking through the front door, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, and hearing the laughter of loved ones. The more real you can make the experience in your mind, the more powerfully you will attract it into your reality. Releasing resistance and trusting the universe to deliver your desired outcomes in the best possible way is a crucial part of this process. The concept of allowing means letting go of the need to control every aspect of your manifestation and trusting that the universe will bring it to you in its own perfect timing. Manifestation is an ongoing process of co-creation, requiring consistent effort, focus, and belief. Don't expect to manifest your desires overnight. Incorporate manifestation practices into your daily routines. Spend a few minutes each morning setting your intentions for the day, visualizing your goals, and expressing gratitude for what you already have. The more consistently you engage in these practices, the more powerfully you will shape your reality. However, with this power comes responsibility. The theme of ethical considerations becomes paramount. We must emphasize the importance of using our power to influence the simulation responsibly and for the greater good. What we do with the power to shape our reality matters. The Prime Directive, the guiding principle from Star Trek, prohibits interference with the natural development of other civilizations. This serves as a powerful analogy for how we should approach our ability to influence the simulation. It reminds us to respect the free will of others and to avoid imposing our own desires or beliefs upon them. It is vital to consider the potential consequences of using manifestation techniques for selfish or manipulative purposes. Acting with integrity and compassion is key. Using your influence to control others or gain unfair advantages could create negative consequences for yourself and others. Remember, our actions have ripple effects that impact the entire system. In this simulated world, the interconnectedness of all beings is an undeniable truth. A story of karma will illustrate this point. A person who consistently cheats others may accumulate wealth in the short term, but they may also experience isolation, mistrust, and ultimately, a sense of emptiness. Their actions create a negative ripple effect that impacts their relationships and their overall well-being. Therefore, viewers should align their intentions with the highest good of all, focusing on creating positive change in the world and contributing to the collective awakening. Consider our values and aligning our actions with our purpose. If you value compassion, look for ways to help those in need. Volunteer your time, donate to charitable causes, or simply offer a listening ear to someone who is struggling. By aligning your actions with your values, you create a sense of meaning and fulfillment in your life, which amplifies your positive vibration and attracts even more positive experiences. It is crucial to use our influence to empower others and create a more just and equitable society. True power comes from within and is used for the benefit of all, not just ourselves. Share stories of individuals who have used their influence to create positive change in the world. These examples will inspire others to step into their own power and make a difference. Nelson Mandela, who used his influence to dismantle apartheid in South Africa, demonstrated the transformative power of using one's influence for the greater good. His unwavering commitment to justice and equality inspired millions to stand up against oppression and create a more just and equitable society. If enough people take this power seriously, something amazing can happen. That brings us to the 100th monkey effect, as an example of how a critical mass of individuals adopting a new behavior or belief can lead to widespread societal change. The 100th monkey effect suggests that when a certain number of individuals adopt a new idea or behavior, it can spread rapidly throughout the population, even to those who have not been directly exposed to it. If more people awaken to the true nature of reality, the simulation walls will continue to break down, creating new possibilities for transformation and evolution. A global spiritual awakening leading to a more peaceful and harmonious world becomes a tangible possibility. By connecting with others who are on a similar path, we can create a supportive community for sharing insights, resources, and experiences. Join online forums or local groups dedicated to exploring consciousness and personal growth. Ultimately, what does that new world look like? Humanity can co-create a new and more positive future for itself. With decentralized governance, sustainable technologies, and a focus on collective well-being, we can actively shape this future by spreading awareness, advocating for positive change, and living in alignment with our values. As conscious and engaged citizens, we can push forward to new heights. The future is not predetermined, but rather a reflection of our collective choices and actions in the present moment. You have the power to create the world you want to live in. Let's look at bridging both worlds, integrating the simulation into daily life. We can integrate the insights and techniques discussed throughout the video into our daily life, creating a more conscious and fulfilling existence. Practicing mindfulness throughout the day, setting intentions each morning, and reflecting on our experiences each evening are ways to do this. View everyday challenges and obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as setbacks or failures. Someone who lost their job and turned that into an opportunity to start their own business demonstrates this perfectly. Practicing self-compassion and forgiveness becomes a way to navigate this simulated world. We are all imperfect beings navigating a complex and challenging simulation. Cultivating a more forgiving attitude towards ourselves and others is important. Adopt the idea of approaching life as a game or a divine drama, embracing curiosity, creativity, and a sense of wonder. Engage in activities that bring you joy and spark your imagination, whether it's painting, dancing, writing, or simply spending time in nature. Loosening our grip on control and embracing the unknown opens ourselves up to new possibilities and experiences. A person who spontaneously decided to travel to a foreign country and ended up meeting their soulmate demonstrates this perfectly. They followed their intuition and embraced spontaneity. Ultimately, All of you are powerful co-creators within the simulation, and you have the freedom to shape your experiences in accordance with your highest values and intentions. The next step, you are the authors of your own stories. So now that you are writing your own story, how do you even recognize that you're not just experiencing coincidences or random anomalies, but actually influencing the very fabric of this reality? We have to refine what breaking the simulation walls truly means. It's not just about noticing glitches anymore. It's about actively influencing the parameters. Déjà vu, for example, isn't just a system error, it can be a conscious trigger for heightened awareness, a signal that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. The sensation becomes less of a passive observation and more of an active invitation to pay attention, to notice the subtle shifts in your environment and within yourself. Think of it like this. You're playing a video game and you discover a hidden level. At first, it might seem like a random glitch, a strange visual anomaly. But as you explore it, you realize it's a secret area full of rewards and opportunities. Similarly, in our daily lives, those moments of déjà vu, those strange coincidences, they're not just system errors. They're invitations to explore hidden levels of reality. Repeated, focused intention can create what you might call cracks or even shortcuts in this simulated environment. It's about directing your energy and attention towards a specific outcome with such unwavering focus that the very fabric of reality begins to bend around your intention. Consider the stories of athletes who achieve seemingly impossible feats through unwavering dedication and visualization. They aren't just physically gifted. They've conditioned their minds to believe in their success with such intensity that they alter the probabilities, creating pathways where others see only limitations. It becomes more than just passively observing anomalies. It becomes actively co-creating desired outcomes within the simulation. It's a shift from noticing recurring numbers to consciously using numerology to guide life decisions, actively seeking patterns and interpreting their meanings to inform your choices and shape your path. You aren't just a passive observer. You are an active participant, wielding your awareness like a brushstroke, painting the masterpiece of your life. But how do we actually do that? It comes down to developing personalized cheat codes, unique keys tailored to your individual strengths, interests, and belief systems. Imagine a musician using sound frequencies to influence their reality, resonating with certain tones to amplify their creative energy and attract opportunities. Or a visual artist using sacred geometry, encoding their intentions into patterns and symbols to manifest their desires. The possibilities are limitless, but the key lies in experimentation and self-discovery. It's about finding what resonates with you, what ignites your passion, and aligns with your unique energetic signature. Keep a journal, track your experiences, and meticulously document the results of different techniques. What works for one person may not work for another, so you must be willing to explore, experiment, and adapt. Caution against blindly adopting generic formulas. The value lies in tailoring techniques to your unique energetic signature. Don't just parrot someone else's affirmations without truly understanding the underlying meaning and resonance. Your cheat codes must be authentic, deeply rooted in your own beliefs and values. You are essentially writing your own code. These codes are fueled by the energy of emotion. Emotions act as energetic signals that either amplify or limit our ability to influence the simulation. Think of how fear and doubt can create firewalls that block our intentions, while joy and gratitude can open portals to desired outcomes. Fear whispers, "You can't," while gratitude sings, "You already have." Connect your emotional states to specific brainwave frequencies. Consciously shifting your brainwaves can align with desired realities. Alpha and theta brainwave states are known to enhance creativity and facilitate manifestation. Alpha waves, associated with relaxation and focused attention, help to bridge the gap between the conscious and subconscious mind. Theta waves, present during deep meditation and REM sleep, allow access to deeper levels of awareness. Mastering the art of co-creation requires emotional intelligence and self-regulation. It means becoming aware of your emotional patterns and learning to manage them effectively. Techniques for managing stress, anxiety, and negative thought patterns are crucial tools in your arsenal. Mindfulness meditation, cognitive restructuring, and emotional release techniques can help you to navigate the emotional landscape and maintain a state of inner equilibrium. This isn't about suppressing negative emotions, but about understanding them, processing them, and transforming them into positive energy. Cultivate positive emotions, such as joy, gratitude, love, and compassion. Focus on what you appreciate in your life, the people you love, and the beauty that surrounds you. These practices shift your energy and create a ripple effect, influencing not only your personal reality, but also the collective consciousness. The concept of emotional contagion demonstrates how our emotions can spread to others, amplifying either positivity or negativity. By cultivating positive emotions within yourself, you contribute to a more harmonious and uplifting world. Actively seek out experiences that evoke positive emotions. Spend time in nature, connect with loved ones, engage in creative activities. Create a joy list of activities that bring you happiness and schedule time for these activities each week. Prioritize your well-being and actively cultivate experiences that nourish your soul. Fill your life with moments that spark joy, ignite your passion, and remind you of the beauty and wonder of existence. These emotions are the fuel for your intentions, the energy that propels your manifestations into reality. But what happens when you learn to access senses you didn't even know you had? Our 5 senses are a filter, not a complete representation. We assume that what we see, hear, taste, smell, and touch is all there is, but that's simply not true. The human visual spectrum is limited, only a narrow band of electromagnetic radiation. Many animals perceive the world differently, seeing ultraviolet light, detecting magnetic fields, or using echolocation to navigate their surroundings. Our senses give us a limited picture. Extrasensory perception, ESP, the potential to access information beyond the limitations of our physical senses, is a natural ability suppressed by societal conditioning and a reliance on rational thought. Telepathy, clairvoyance, and remote viewing have been studied scientifically, demonstrating the potential for human consciousness to transcend the boundaries of space and time. Consider the historical role of shamans and mystics, revered figures who were believed to possess psychic abilities. They served as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual realms, accessing hidden knowledge and guiding their communities. Develop and hone intuitive abilities through meditation, dream journaling, and paying attention to synchronicities. Dreams can serve as portals to the subconscious mind, offering insights into our deepest desires, fears, and beliefs. Keep a dream journal to record your nocturnal adventures and look for recurring patterns, symbols, and themes. Synchronicities, those seemingly coincidental events that carry personal significance, are messages from the universe, guiding us along our path. Pay attention to these meaningful coincidences and reflect on what they might be telling you. A guided meditation can help connect you with your intuition. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and bring your awareness to your heart center. Ask your intuition for guidance and listen for the subtle whispers that arise. Trust your gut feelings and inner guidance, even when they contradict logical reasoning or external validation. There will be times when your intuition leads you down a path that seems illogical or even foolish, yet it ultimately leads to positive outcomes. Share personal anecdotes of times when you followed your intuition. Discernment and critical thinking are essential when interpreting intuitive insights, distinguishing between genuine guidance and wishful thinking or fear-based projections. Intuitive messages must be consistent and align with your core values. What if you can also alter your experience of time? Time isn't a fixed and linear progression, but a construct of the simulation. Einstein's theory of relativity demonstrated how time is relative to the observer's frame of reference. The faster you move, the slower time passes for you relative to a stationary observer. Past, present, and future may exist simultaneously, and we can potentially access different points in time through altered states of consciousness. Near-death experiences often report a sense of timelessness and access to past and future events. Individuals have described seeing their entire life flash before their eyes or glimpsing potential future timelines. Causality challenges our understanding of reality. Our present actions can influence past events, and that our future is not predetermined. The concept of retrocausality suggests that effects can precede their causes, challenging the conventional understanding of time as a linear progression. The implications of this are profound, suggesting that our choices in the present can ripple backwards in time, altering the past and shaping the future. Are you starting to see the possibilities? Manipulate your perception of time by slowing it down through mindfulness or accelerating it through focused intention. Present moment awareness is crucial here. When you are fully present, time seems to slow down, allowing you to savor each moment and appreciate the beauty of the world around you. Focused intention can accelerate the passage of time, helping you to manifest your desires more quickly. If you are working on a project, for instance, immerse yourself fully in the task, focusing all of your energy and attention on the desired outcome. Time loops or alternate timelines suggest we can shift into different realities by making different choices. The many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics implies parallel universes that branch off with every decision we make. The concept of future self, journaling, is another approach. Write from the perspective of your ideal future self, describing your life as if you have already achieved your goals. Align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your intentions to create that desired future. As you may be gathering, everything is connected, and you are not limited by the constraints you once thought you had. Have you ever considered that while you're shifting through these time loops and manipulating your perception of reality, that your nightly dreams are not just random firings of neurons, but vital diagnostic reports from the depths of the simulation itself, a window into the hidden code of your subconscious? Dreams are reality's debugging mode, offering profound insights into your deepest fears, limiting beliefs, and even glimpses of potential future timelines that await you. Think of them as the system's built-in feedback mechanism, a way for your subconscious to communicate directly with your conscious mind. Recurring nightmares, for instance, are not just unpleasant experiences. They are persistent error messages, indicating unresolved trauma or deeply ingrained limiting beliefs that are actively hindering your personal growth. They are the simulation highlighting areas that need your immediate attention, aspects of your inner landscape that require healing and transformation. It's as if the system is flashing a warning sign, urging you to address these unresolved issues before they manifest as larger problems in your waking reality. These aren't random anxieties, they're targeted feedback. Conversely, joyful and liberating dreams can indicate that you are aligned with your true purpose, your energy is flowing freely, and you are actively creating positive outcomes in your life. These dreams are confirmations that you are on the right path, validating your choices and reinforcing your intentions. Dreams speak to us in a universal language of symbols and metaphors, a language that transcends cultural boundaries and speaks directly to the soul. Water might represent emotions, flying could symbolize freedom, and a journey might signify personal transformation. A locked door might signify an opportunity you're afraid to take, and a dark figure could embody a suppressed aspect of yourself. Consider keeping a dream journal, a dedicated space to record your nocturnal adventures and actively analyze their hidden meanings. Record every detail you can remember, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Look for recurring themes, symbols, and emotions, and reflect on what they might be telling you about yourself and your life. Ask yourself, what emotions did I feel in the dream? What situations or relationships does this dream remind me of? What message is my subconscious trying to convey? The more you engage with your dreams, the clearer the messages become. But beyond simply interpreting dreams, what if you could consciously step into them, becoming an active participant in your own dream reality? Lucid dreaming isn't just a novelty. It's a powerful tool for consciously experimenting with the parameters of the simulation and practicing reality creation techniques in a safe and controlled environment. In a lucid dream, you become aware that you are dreaming, allowing you to take control of your dream environment and explore the limitless possibilities that it offers. You can defy the laws of physics, fly through the air, interact with dream characters, and create anything you can imagine. Lucid dreaming offers a safe testing ground for your consciousness. It allows you to confront your fears, heal emotional wounds, and explore your creative potential without any real-world consequences. It's a laboratory for your mind, where you can experiment with different versions of reality, explore different identities, and push the boundaries of what you believe is possible. Try a reality check to see if you're dreaming. Push your finger through your palm or look at a clock twice to see if the time changes. Visualization can also help. Before falling asleep, visualize yourself becoming lucid in your dream, seeing yourself perform reality checks and taking control of the dream environment. You can also use mnemonic devices. Repeat a mantra or affirmation before falling asleep, such as, "I will become lucid tonight," to program your subconscious mind to become aware of your dreams. Set clear intentions before entering a lucid dream. What do you want to experience? What do you want to learn? What do you want to create? Use the dream state to practice manifestation, emotional regulation, and problem solving. But what if this ability to connect and influence extends beyond our individual minds, reaching into the very fabric of reality through quantum entanglement? Quantum entanglement demonstrates that two particles can be linked together in such a way that they instantaneously affect each other, regardless of the distance separating them. Change the state of one particle, and the other particle instantly changes its state, even if they are light years apart. It's as if they are connected by an invisible thread, a connection that transcends the limitations of space and time. This instantaneous connection challenges our classical understanding of physics and suggests that the universe is far more interconnected than we previously thought. This entanglement might be a cornerstone for understanding the interconnectedness of all consciousness, suggesting that our thoughts, emotions, and intentions can have ripple effects that impact the entire system. The implications are profound. If consciousness is not limited to a specific location, but rather distributed throughout the universe, then our thoughts and actions can have far-reaching consequences, influencing not only our personal reality, but also the collective reality. Distant healing suggests exactly that, where practitioners can send healing energy to individuals who are geographically remote, and collective intention, where groups of people focus their thoughts and emotions on a specific outcome, has been shown to have measurable effects on the physical world. It's as if our minds are antennae, constantly sending and receiving signals from the universe, and these signals can influence the very fabric of reality. The non-locality of consciousness is a key concept here. That consciousness may not be confined to the physical brain, but rather exist independently of space and time. Theories of the Akashic Records suggest that all thoughts, emotions, and experiences are recorded in a universal database that is accessible to all conscious beings. And the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of archetypes and symbols that connects all of humanity, might be a way to access universal wisdom. Think of it as a vast ocean of consciousness, where individual minds are like waves, constantly interacting and influencing one another. Each wave, though seemingly separate, is an integral part of the ocean, and its movements affect the entire body of water. This could explain those unexplainable connections we feel with certain individuals, especially those with whom we share deep emotional bonds. Twins, separated at birth who share similar experiences, or the intuitive connections between loved ones who can sense each other's distress from afar hints at the potential for something beyond mere coincidence. These could be manifestations of quantum entanglement, where our minds are linked together at a fundamental level, transcending the limitations of space and time. Cultivating positive and supportive relationships can profoundly influence our energetic state and our ability to co-create. Surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, who believe in our potential and support our dreams, creates a positive feedback loop that amplifies our ability to manifest our desires. It's as if their positive energy resonates with our own, strengthening our connection to the universe and opening up new possibilities. By consciously focusing on love, compassion, and empathy, we can strengthen the energetic connections between ourselves and others, contributing to a more harmonious and interconnected world. Practicing loving-kindness meditation, where we intentionally direct feelings of love and compassion towards ourselves and others, strengthens our energetic connections. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, can help us to bridge the gaps between ourselves and others, fostering a sense of unity and interconnectedness. And while we are building connections, who exactly are we connecting to? Who or what created all this? Let's move beyond the simplistic notion of a single programmer behind the simulation. This reality may be far more complex and multifaceted than we can currently comprehend, with multiple layers of simulation, each run by different entities or forces. What if our universe is simply a simulation within a simulation, like nested Russian dolls? What if the beings running our simulation are themselves part of a larger, more complex reality that we cannot even begin to imagine? Various theories suggest the architects could range from advanced technological civilizations who created the simulation for scientific or entertainment purposes, to spiritual beings who designed it as a learning environment for souls. The architects may even be the collective consciousness of humanity, that we are all co-creating the simulation together, shaping its parameters and influencing its outcomes. Perhaps the architects are simply higher aspects of ourselves, more evolved versions of our consciousness that exist beyond the limitations of space and time. But what if the very concept of architects is a misdirection? What if the simulation is not being run by anyone, but is simply an emergent property of a more fundamental reality, like a complex computer program that runs itself without any external intervention? It is essential to remain open-minded and question all assumptions, rather than clinging to fixed beliefs about the nature of the simulation. Explore different philosophical and spiritual perspectives on the nature of reality, challenge your own beliefs, and be willing to entertain the possibility that the truth is far stranger and more complex than you ever imagined. What could be the purpose of all this? The simulation may be a learning environment designed to challenge us, push us beyond our limits, and help us evolve into more conscious and compassionate beings. Think of it as a cosmic classroom, where we are presented with opportunities to learn and grow, to overcome obstacles, and to develop our full potential. Or perhaps it's a playground for consciousness, a space where souls can explore different realities, experiment with different identities, and experience the full range of human emotions. It could also be a way for the universe to explore its own potential, to create new possibilities and discover new forms of consciousness. It could be all of these things, or none of them. Soul contracts suggest we chose to participate in the simulation for specific reasons, to learn certain lessons, or to fulfill a particular purpose. Before incarnating into this reality, we may have made agreements with ourselves or with other souls to experience certain challenges or to fulfill certain roles. These agreements, while often unconscious, shape our life paths and influence our choices. Reflect on your life experiences and identify potential themes or patterns that may suggest a deeper purpose. What lessons have you learned? What challenges have you overcome? What gifts do you have to offer the world? By understanding our soul contracts, we can gain a deeper understanding of our life's purpose and align our actions with our true potential. Regardless of the purpose of the simulation, we have the freedom to choose how we respond to it and to create our own meaning and fulfillment. We are not simply puppets being controlled by external forces. We are conscious co-creators, capable of shaping our own destinies and influencing the reality around us. How do we maintain our center amidst this grand shifting? Cultivating inner stability and resilience is paramount amidst the increasingly rapid and unpredictable changes occurring within the simulation. Practical tips for managing stress, anxiety, and uncertainty, such as mindfulness exercises, grounding techniques, and connecting with nature, are more vital than ever. Mindfulness meditation, where we focus our attention on the present moment without judgment, can help us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and equanimity. Grounding techniques, such as walking barefoot on the earth or visualizing roots extending from our feet into the ground, can help us to reconnect with our physical bodies and feel more centered. And spending time in nature, surrounded by the beauty and tranquility of the natural world, can help us to reduce stress and anxiety and reconnect with our inner selves. Focus on what we can control, such as our thoughts, emotions, and actions, rather than dwelling on what we cannot control, such as external events. We can choose to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, to cultivate gratitude for what we have, and to take proactive steps to create the life we desire. Setting realistic goals, prioritizing tasks, and delegating responsibilities can help us to manage our time and energy effectively and to reduce feelings of overwhelm. By developing a strong sense of inner peace and equanimity, we can navigate the challenges of the shift with greater ease and grace. Cultivate self-compassion and forgiveness, recognizing that we are all doing the best we can in any given moment. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Forgive yourself for your mistakes and imperfections and learn from your experiences, but we need not do this alone. Connecting with others who are on a similar path creates a supportive community for sharing insights, resources, and experiences. Online forums or local groups dedicated to exploring consciousness and personal growth can provide a safe and supportive space to connect with like-minded individuals, share your experiences, and learn from others. The power of collective intention can create a new and more positive future for humanity. Decentralized governance, sustainable technologies, and a focus on collective well-being are crucial. Reach out to others who are struggling and offer support, compassion, and understanding. Share stories of individuals who have found strength and resilience by connecting with others. It is in these connections that we can truly thrive and shape the coming world. So, what will that world be? True freedom lies not in escaping the simulation, but in fully embracing our role as conscious co-creators and using our power to create a more positive and fulfilling reality for ourselves and others. This transcends simply using manifestation for personal gain. It's about using our power to build a better society, a more just and equitable world for all. Reflect on your values, passions, and talents. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? How can you use these gifts to make a positive impact? Even small acts of kindness, compassion, and creativity can have ripple effects that contribute to the collective awakening and the creation of a new earth. Share stories of individuals who have made a difference in the world through their creativity, compassion, and dedication. These acts inspire others to take action. Remember, the future is not predetermined, but rather a reflection of our collective choices and actions in the present moment. You have the power to create the world you want to live in. Embrace your role as a legacy builder, consciously creating a positive future for yourself, your communities, and generations to come. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? What kind of world do you want to create for your children and grandchildren? Envision the future you want to create and start taking action today. Step into your power, embrace your potential, and become an active participant in shaping the future of humanity. What will you create? So, what will you create? To truly shape your reality, you must first understand that your beliefs are not just abstract concepts. They are the very code, that dictates the parameters of your individual simulation. Think of your mind as a powerful computer and your beliefs as the software programs that determine how it processes information and interacts with the world. These beliefs act as filters, shaping your perception, influencing your decisions, and ultimately determining the outcomes you experience. If you believe you are limited, incapable, or undeserving, then that belief will manifest as limitations in your opportunities, your relationships, and your overall life experience. Conversely, if you believe you are powerful, capable, and deserving, you will open yourself up to a world of possibilities and create a reality that reflects those beliefs. However, it's crucial to recognize that not all beliefs are created equal. While your conscious intentions play a role, your subconscious beliefs wield far greater power, often overriding your conscious desires and sabotaging your best efforts. Your subconscious mind is like the operating system running in the background, silently governing your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without your conscious awareness. This subconscious programming is often formed in early childhood, through repeated exposure to societal norms, cultural narratives, and the beliefs of our parents and caregivers. These early experiences can create deep-seated beliefs about ourselves and the world that are difficult to unseat, even when we consciously know they are not true. It's like trying to run a modern program on an outdated operating system. The results will inevitably be glitchy and unreliable. Consider, for instance, the pervasive societal narrative that success requires relentless hard work, sacrifice, and constant striving. While effort is certainly important, this narrative often overlooks the power of alignment, flow, and effortless creation. Subconsciously believing that you must struggle to succeed can lead you to sabotage your own efforts, create unnecessary obstacles, and prevent you from receiving the abundance that is available to you. Or consider the unrealistic beauty standards perpetuated by the media, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-worth, even when you consciously know that these standards are unattainable and artificial. These are pre-written lines of code that can be incredibly disempowering if left unchallenged. Advertising's impact on self-image provides a stark, real-world example. Countless ads subtly suggest that we are not good enough as we are, that we need their product to be happy, successful, or attractive. This constant barrage of messages can deeply affect our self-perception, creating a sense of lack and driving us to seek external validation rather than cultivating inner self-acceptance. But here's the empowering truth. You have the power to rewrite this code, to reprogram your subconscious mind and align your beliefs with the reality you desire. The first step is to identify and surface those hidden subconscious beliefs that are holding you back. Journaling can be a powerful tool for this purpose. Spend some time each day writing freely about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without censoring yourself or judging your words. Pay attention to recurring themes, negative self-talk, and limiting assumptions. Another effective technique is guided meditation, where you can access deeper levels of your subconscious mind and uncover hidden beliefs that are not readily accessible to your conscious awareness. During meditation, ask yourself questions like, what am I afraid of? What do I believe I am not capable of? What do I believe I don't deserve? Pay attention to the answers that arise and write them down in your journal. Once you have identified your limiting beliefs, it's time to challenge them. Use the Socratic questioning method to deconstruct negative thought patterns and replace them with more empowering perspectives. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence do I have to support it? What evidence contradicts it? What are the consequences of holding this belief? What would be a more empowering belief? For example, if you believe, I am not good enough, ask yourself, according to whose standards? What evidence do I have that I'm not good enough? What are my strengths and accomplishments? What would I be able to achieve if I believed I was good enough? This process of questioning and reframing can help you to break free from the grip of limiting beliefs and create new, more empowering perspectives. However, intellectual understanding alone is not enough. To truly rewrite the code of your reality, you must also embody these new beliefs emotionally. You can intellectually understand that you are worthy of love and abundance, but if you don't feel it in your heart, the belief will not take root. One technique to achieve this is emotional embodiment. Visualize and feel the desired belief as if it were already true. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself already living the reality that you desire. See yourself as confident, successful, and loved. Feel the emotions associated with this reality: joy, gratitude, excitement, and peace. Allow these emotions to wash over you, filling every cell of your being. The key is to fully immerse yourself in the experience, engaging all of your senses and emotions. Feel the joy of success, the gratitude for abundance, and the confidence of knowing your worth. Another powerful technique is belief stacking, where small, incremental shifts in belief can lead to significant transformations over time. Start with easily believable affirmations, statements that resonate with you and feel at least somewhat true. For example, if you struggle with self-doubt, start with an affirmation like, "I am open to the possibility of believing in myself." As you repeat this affirmation, notice how it makes you feel. If it feels resistant or unbelievable, adjust it until it feels more congruent. Gradually progress to more challenging affirmations, such as "I am becoming more confident every day," and eventually to "I am confident and capable." The process looks like this. 1. Identify a core limiting belief. 2. Craft a series of affirmations that gradually challenge and replace that belief, starting with easily believable statements and progressing to more empowering ones. 3. Repeat these affirmations daily, focusing on the emotions and sensations they evoke. 4. Track your progress and adjust your affirmations as needed. This step-by-step approach allows you to gently nudge your subconscious mind in the direction of your desired reality, creating lasting and meaningful change. Now that you're beginning to rewrite your code, let's delve into the practical tools you can use to shape your reality. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's a powerful technique for creating vivid, immersive, and emotionally resonant mental imagery that can influence your subconscious mind and attract your desired outcomes. Don't just see it, feel it, smell it, hear it. If you're visualizing success in your career, don't just see yourself giving a presentation. Feel the confidence radiating from you, hear the applause of the audience, smell the freshly printed documents, taste the celebratory champagne. The more sensory details you can incorporate, the more real the visualization will become to your subconscious mind. Let's say you want to visualize success in a job interview. Step 1. Find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax your body and calm your mind. Step 2. Visualize the interview room in vivid detail. The colors of the walls, the arrangement of the furniture, the faces of the interviewers. See yourself sitting confidently in the chair, making eye contact, and speaking clearly and articulately. Step 3. Feel the emotions associated with success: confidence, excitement, and gratitude. Imagine receiving the job offer and feeling the joy and relief that comes with it. Step 4. Repeat this visualization daily, spending at least 10-15 minutes each time, and track your progress in a journal. Record your thoughts, feelings, and any insights that arise during the process. This detailed and immersive visualization will create a powerful blueprint for success in your subconscious mind, making it more likely that you will achieve your desired outcome in reality. To further amplify the power of your visualizations, you can use emotional anchoring, linking specific emotions to visual imagery to amplify their power and effectiveness. Choose an emotion that you want to associate with your desired outcome, such as joy, gratitude, or confidence. Recall a time when you felt that emotion intensely. Close your eyes and relive the experience, paying attention to the physical sensations, thoughts, and feelings that arise. As you feel the emotion building, create a mental image of your desired outcome. Link the emotion to the image, so that every time you visualize your desired outcome, you also feel the corresponding emotion. For example, if you want to attract more abundance into your life, visualize yourself receiving unexpected money while simultaneously feeling the joy and gratitude that comes with it. Repeat this exercise regularly to strengthen the emotional anchor and amplify the power of your visualizations. Consistency is key. Treat visualization as a daily ritual for reinforcing desired realities. Set aside a specific time each day for your practice, whether it's first thing in the morning, before bed, or during your lunch break. Create a dedicated space where you can relax and focus without distractions. Track your progress in a journal, noting any changes in your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. The more consistent you are with your visualization practice, the more effective it will become. And as you visualize, you can amplify these effects with carefully constructed affirmations. However, simply repeating generic affirmations is often not enough. To truly harness their power, you must craft statements that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart. Instead of saying, "I am successful," say, "I'm earning $10,000 per month by December 31st, 2024, doing work that I love." The more specific and measurable your affirmations are, the more clearly your subconscious mind will understand what you are trying to create. To really understand the power of affirmation, compare them with incantations or even spellcasting. Incantations are often used in rituals and ceremonies to invoke specific energies or outcomes. Affirmations, like incantations, are repeated statements that are used to influence the subconscious mind and manifest desired realities. There are slight differences. Affirmations are typically framed as positive statements of fact, while incantations may include commands, requests, or appeals to higher powers. Spellcasting is the practice of using rituals, incantations, and other techniques to create desired outcomes in the physical world. Affirmations can be seen as a form of mental spellcasting, where we use the power of our thoughts and words to shape our reality. To take your affirmations to the next level, use affirmation layering, where multiple affirmations are combined to address different aspects of a desired outcome. If you want to attract a loving relationship, don't just affirm, "I am worthy of love." Layer that with affirmations related to self-worth. "I am a valuable and deserving person." Capability. "I am capable of creating a loving relationship." And deservingness. "I deserve to be loved and cherished." Combining affirmations in this way creates a comprehensive practice that addresses all the underlying beliefs that may be holding you back. Finally, combine your affirmations with visualization and emotional anchoring to create a synergistic effect. As you repeat your affirmations, visualize the corresponding mental imagery and feel the associated emotional states. For example, as you affirm, "I am confident and capable," visualize yourself confidently handling a challenging situation and feel the empowerment and self-assurance that comes with it. This combined approach will amplify the power of your affirmations, making them even more effective in shaping your reality. So, with these tools in hand, how do you break free from the simulation entirely? One path lies in timeline jumping. Consider that every choice you make creates a new branch in the timeline, and you can consciously choose to shift into more desirable timelines. If you're feeling stuck in a negative or limiting timeline, you can consciously choose to shift into a more positive and empowering one by changing your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. What if your values and desires are a compass? To align with timelines that resonate with you, use your intuition, synchronicities, and emotional resonance as guides for navigating between timelines. Pay attention to your gut feelings, those subtle nudges that tell you whether you are on the right path. Notice the synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem to be guiding you towards your desired outcome. And pay attention to your emotional resonance, how you feel when you think about different possibilities. If something feels right, if it excites you and fills you with a sense of purpose, it's likely that you are aligned with a timeline that is in alignment with your highest good. Crucially, learn to let go of attachment to specific outcomes and trust that the universe will guide you to the timeline that is most aligned with your highest good. This can be challenging, especially when you have a strong desire for something specific. However, clinging to a particular outcome can actually prevent you from receiving it, as it creates resistance and blocks the flow of energy. Instead, focus on setting your intention, taking inspired action, and then releasing your attachment to the outcome. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and that you will be guided to the timeline that is most aligned with your growth and fulfillment. Another powerful technique is reality transferring, consciously shifting from one reality to another by focusing your attention and energy on your desired outcome. In reality transferring, it involves identifying and overcoming pendulums or energetic structures that attempt to pull you off course. These pendulums are like magnets that attract your attention and drain your energy, diverting you from your desired outcome. They can take many forms, such as negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, or addictive behaviors. The key is to become aware of these pendulums and to consciously resist their influence. Don't feed them with your attention or energy. Instead, focus on creating a slide or mental image of your desired reality and focusing your attention on it with unwavering intention. To practice reality transferring, find a quiet place where you can relax and focus. Close your eyes and visualize yourself stepping into your desired reality with confidence and clarity. See yourself already living the life that you desire, surrounded by the people, places, and things that bring you joy. Feel the emotions associated with this reality: happiness, gratitude, and fulfillment. Hold this image in your mind for as long as possible, focusing your attention on it with unwavering intention. As you visualize, repeat affirmations that support your desired outcome, such as "I am living my dream life," or "I am attracting abundance and joy into my life." In order to resist the influence of negative or limiting forces that may attempt to derail our efforts, it is important to maintain a high level of awareness and vigilance. Cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness and to practice emotional self-regulation. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and identify any patterns that may be holding you back. Practice emotional self-regulation techniques, such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and meditation, to manage your emotions and prevent them from controlling you. By maintaining a high level of awareness and self-control, you can resist the influence of negative forces and stay on track towards your desired outcome. But what if the forces influencing us are deeper and more hidden than we imagine? What if societal programming is just the surface layer of a more complex system of control? The stakes escalate as we delve into deeper levels of potential manipulation, perhaps by unseen forces or entities. Consider the concept of archons or negative entities that may seek to influence human consciousness and limit our potential. These entities, described in various esoteric traditions, are said to feed off negative emotions and to manipulate human behavior through fear, guilt, and control. While the existence of archons is a matter of speculation, the idea serves as a metaphor for the unseen forces that may be influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. It's essential to look critically at the use of subtle energy technologies and psychic manipulation techniques and their potential influence. Claims of electromagnetic frequency, EMF, manipulation, and its potential effects on the brain and nervous system raise valid concerns. Some studies suggest that exposure to certain EMF frequencies can disrupt brain function, alter mood, and even impair cognitive abilities. While proving psychic manipulation is incredibly challenging, maintaining a healthy skepticism and critical thinking can help you discern between genuine concerns and unfounded fears. To resist these influences, spiritual discernment is crucial. Develop a strong connection to your inner guidance. Cultivate a daily spiritual practice, such as meditation or prayer, to strengthen your connection to your higher self. This will help you to develop your intuition, your ability to discern truth from falsehood, and your resilience to negative influences. Trust your gut feelings, and don't be afraid to question authority or challenge conventional wisdom. Above all, reclaim your energetic sovereignty. Use energetic shielding techniques, such as visualizing a protective bubble of light around our bodies. This visualization can help to create a sense of energetic protection and to shield you from negative influences. Cultivate a strong sense of self-trust and to rely on your own intuition and inner guidance rather than blindly accepting external authority. Practice self-reliance and develop critical thinking skills so that you can evaluate information objectively and make informed decisions. And ultimately, act with integrity, compassion, and love. These qualities serve as a powerful defense against negative forces. Cultivate a daily practice of loving kindness and extend compassion to yourselves and others. Remember the power of connection. By acting with integrity, compassion, and love, you can create a positive ripple effect that extends far beyond yourself, contributing to the collective awakening and the creation of a more harmonious and interconnected world. Let's now turn our attention to the very engine that drives this simulation: energy. Think of energy as the fundamental currency, the lifeblood that directly links your intention, the information you hold, and the manifestations you experience within this reality. But what exactly is energy in this context? At its core, energy can be understood as information, constantly flowing and interacting, shaping the very fabric of our perceived world. This isn't just esoteric fluff. The science of bioenergetics explores how living organisms generate, transform, and utilize energy fields to transmit information and regulate biological processes. Studies in this field suggest that these energy fields aren't merely byproducts of biological activity, but play an active role in cellular communication, tissue regeneration, and even consciousness itself. For instance, research by James Oshman, PhD, has highlighted the role of the living matrix, a continuous network of connective tissue and cellular structures in conducting and transmitting bioenergetic information throughout the body. Oshman, J.L., 2015. Energy Medicine, The Scientific Basis, 2nd ed. Churchill, Livingstone. Now, how does this relate to the simulation we're discussing? Consider that different energy frequencies correlate directly with different emotional states, belief systems, and levels of consciousness. Low frequencies, like those associated with fear, anger, and resentment, tend to reinforce limiting beliefs and keep us trapped within the confines of the perceived simulation. These low frequencies are like static, distorting our perception and blocking our ability to manifest our desires. Conversely, high frequencies such as love, joy, gratitude, and compassion open us up to expansive possibilities, allowing us to influence the simulation and attract desired outcomes with greater ease. Think of it like tuning a radio. When you're tuned to a low frequency, all you hear is noise and static. But when you tune to a higher frequency, you can access clear and beautiful music. Similarly, when you cultivate high vibrational energy, you can access a clearer and more expansive reality. So, how do you cultivate this high vibrational energy? Several practices can help you raise your energy vibration and enhance your ability to influence the simulation. Chanting and tunning, for example, use the power of sound to resonate with specific energy centers in the body, clearing blockages and promoting the flow of vital energy. Spending time in nature has also been shown to have a profound effect on our energy levels, reconnecting us with the Earth's natural electromagnetic field and promoting feelings of peace, joy, and well-being. A study published in Environmental Science and Technology found that spending time in green spaces reduces stress hormones and improves mood. Hartig, T. et al. 2014. Nature and Health. Annual Review of Public Health, 35, 207,228. Actively listening to frequencies that resonate with the desired feeling you are trying to embody is also a method to cultivate. You can find binaural beats of 528 Hz, which resonates with love. But sometimes, even with diligent practice, we find ourselves stuck, unable to break free from limiting patterns and negative emotions. This is often due to energetic blockage, stagnant pockets of energy that are hindering our progress and preventing us from manifesting our desires. These blockages can arise from a variety of sources, including limiting beliefs, emotional traumas, and negative attachments. Think of these blockages as glitches in the simulation, preventing the smooth flow of energy and distorting your perception of reality. Clearing these energetic blockages is essential for optimizing your ability to manifest and co-create. Fortunately, several effective techniques can help you identify and release stagnant energy. Energy healing modalities like Reiki, EFT, emotional freedom techniques, and sound healing use specific techniques to clear blockages and restore the flow of energy throughout the body. Reiki, for example, involves channeling universal life force energy to promote healing and balance. EFT, also known as tapping, involves stimulating specific acupressure points on the body while focusing on the negative emotion or limiting belief. Sound healing uses the power of sound vibrations to break up energetic blockages and restore harmony to the energy field. But what about the people in our lives who seem to drain our energy? It's also important to be aware of energy vampires, individuals or situations that drain our energy and leave us feeling depleted and exhausted. These energy vampires may not be consciously aware of what they are doing, but their negativity, criticism, or neediness can have a significant impact on our energetic field. To protect yourself from energy vampires, it's essential to set energetic boundaries. This means clearly defining your energetic space and preventing others from encroaching upon it. Visualization techniques can be helpful in setting energetic boundaries. Imagine yourself surrounded by a protective bubble of light, deflecting any negative energy that comes your way. Assertive communication skills are also essential for setting boundaries and communicating your needs clearly and respectfully. Here's a powerful shielding practice you can use daily. Visualize a sphere of golden light surrounding your entire body. This light is impenetrable to negativity, fear, and any external influence that doesn't serve your highest good. As you visualize this shield, affirm, "I am surrounded by divine light and protection. Only love and positivity can enter my space." Repeat this affirmation 3 times, feeling the strength and security of your energetic shield. Regularly clearing your space with sage or other cleansing herbs can further reinforce your energetic boundaries. Remember, maintaining a clean and balanced energetic field is essential for navigating the simulation with clarity, power, and grace. What's more is that it assists you in connecting with your higher self, your inner GPS, which provides guidance, wisdom, and support on your journey through the simulation. The higher self is a more expanded and enlightened aspect of your being that exists beyond the limitations of this simulated reality. Think of it as your inner GPS, always available to provide guidance, wisdom, and support on your journey. Unlike your ego, which is often driven by fear, lack, and the need for control, your higher self operates from a place of love, compassion, and infinite possibility. It has access to a broader perspective of reality and can help you navigate challenges, make aligned choices, and fulfill your soul's purpose. The higher self is more attuned to the underlying truth of the simulation and can help you see through the illusions and distractions that often cloud your judgment. How does this higher self communicate with us? Often, it speaks through intuition, those subtle nudges and gut feelings that guide us towards the right path. It may also communicate through dreams, using symbolic imagery and narratives to convey important messages. Synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem to be divinely orchestrated, are another way that the higher self can guide us. When you start paying attention to these subtle forms of communication, you'll begin to develop a stronger and more conscious connection with your higher self. So how can we tap into this wellspring of inner wisdom? Several practical exercises can help you strengthen your connection with your higher self and access its guidance. Meditation is a powerful tool for quieting the mind and creating space for your higher self to be heard. Through regular meditation practice, you can learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing you to connect with the deeper wisdom within. Journaling can also be a valuable tool for accessing your higher self. Ask yourself questions like, what is my soul's purpose? What am I truly passionate about? What steps can I take to live a more authentic and fulfilling life? Write down any insights or guidance that arise without censoring yourself or judging your words. Spending time in nature, surrounded by the beauty and tranquility of the natural world, can also help you connect with your higher self. Nature has a way of quieting the mind and opening the heart, making it easier to receive guidance and inspiration. However, it's crucial to exercise discernment and critical thinking when interpreting intuitive insights. Not all thoughts that arise are necessarily coming from your higher self. Sometimes, wishful thinking or fear-based projections can masquerade as intuition. To evaluate the validity of intuitive messages, check for consistency and alignment with your core values. Does the message resonate with your deepest sense of truth? Does it feel loving, compassionate, and empowering? Does it align with your values and principles? If the answer is yes, then it's more likely that the message is coming from your higher self. If the answer is no, then it's important to question the message and consider alternative perspectives. To truly validate your intuition, ask yourself, 1. Does it feel peaceful? True guidance often brings a sense of calm and clarity. 2. Is it consistent? Valid intuition will align with your core values and previous insights. 3. Does it empower you and others? Authentic guidance promotes growth and well-being, not fear or control. With this strong connection to your higher self, you can begin to manifest beyond perceived limitations. It's time to challenge the belief that certain things are impossible to manifest. The only limitations are those we impose upon ourselves. Think about the stories of individuals who have achieved seemingly impossible feats through unwavering belief and focused intention. These individuals serve as living proof that anything is possible when you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcome. Consider the story of Roger Bannister, the first person to break the 4-minute mile. For years, it was believed to be physically impossible, but Bannister shattered that belief through unwavering determination and focused training. What if you could instantaneously shift into realities where your desired outcomes already exist? This is the concept of quantum jumping, a technique for creating immediate and dramatic transformations in your life. Quantum jumping involves consciously shifting your awareness from one reality to another, selecting the reality that aligns with your desired outcome. It is said that to quantum jump, you must 1. Get clear on your desired reality. 2. Visualize yourself already living in that reality. 3. Feel the emotions associated with that reality. 4. Release any attachment to the old reality. 5. Trust that the quantum jump has already occurred. To take your quantum jumping skills to the next level, use the 2 cups method. Before bed, label 1 glass of water, current reality, and another, desired reality. Write down a problem or unwanted situation on a piece of paper and place it under the current reality glass. Then, write down your desired outcome on another piece of paper and place it under the desired reality glass. Drink the water from the current reality glass, visualizing yourself releasing the unwanted situation. Then, drink the water from the desired reality glass, visualizing yourself stepping into your desired reality. Go to sleep with the intention of waking up in your desired reality. This technique combines the power of intention, visualization, and symbolic action to create a powerful shift in your consciousness. But to make the quantum jump, you must maintain a state of unwavering belief and expectation, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Doubt and fear can be powerful saboteurs, undermining your efforts and preventing you from achieving your desired outcome. To overcome doubt and fear, use techniques like affirmations, visualization, and emotional embodiment, as we've discussed. Surround yourself with positive influences, such as supportive friends, uplifting books, and inspiring role models. Remember, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are the code that dictates your reality. Cultivate a mindset of absolute certainty, knowing that you have the power to create the life you desire. To take your reality beyond its limitations, use these tools for co-creating miracles. What would the world look like if people were conscious co-creators? Embrace the possibility of co-creating miracles in your lives and in the world. Miracles are events that defy the conventional laws of physics or probability, demonstrating the power of consciousness to influence reality. These aren't just random occurrences. They are the result of focused intention, unwavering belief, and alignment with the highest good. By embracing the possibility of miracles, you open yourself up to a world of limitless potential. To do this ethically, align our intentions with the highest good of all and acting with compassion and integrity. Your desires should be aligned with your values and do not harm others. To ensure your ethical approach to creation, 1. Ask, does this truly serve the highest good? 2. Reflect. Am I acting from love, not fear? 3. Consider, what ripple effects might this create? And finally, by consciously focusing on love, gratitude, and joy, you can create a ripple effect that influences the entire simulation and brings forth miraculous outcomes. Cultivate a daily practice of loving kindness, extending compassion to yourself and others. Practice gratitude, focusing on the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. And cultivate joy, engaging in activities that bring you pleasure and fill you with a sense of lightness and playfulness. These positive emotions will radiate outward, creating a positive ripple effect that transforms your reality and inspires others to do the same. You are a powerful co-creator, capable of bringing forth miracles and transforming the world. But don't stop there. It's time for full system awareness. Move beyond the limitations of relying solely on your 5 senses to perceive reality. There exists a vast and unseen world beyond our ordinary awareness, waiting to be explored. Our 5 senses only perceive a tiny fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum, the range of all possible frequencies of electromagnetic radiation. The visible light spectrum, which we perceive as colors, is just a small sliver of this vast spectrum. Beyond the visible light spectrum lies a world of infrared, ultraviolet, X-rays, gamma rays, and radio waves, all of which carry information that is beyond our ordinary awareness. Remote viewing and other extrasensory abilities are tools for accessing information beyond the limitations of space and time. Remote viewing, for example, is the ability to perceive distant locations or events without using your physical senses. Scientific research on remote viewing has demonstrated its potential for gathering intelligence, locating missing persons, and even predicting future events. For example, the US government conducted a top-secret program called Stargate for over 2 decades, using remote viewers to gather intelligence on foreign adversaries. While the results of the Stargate program are controversial, they demonstrate the potential for humans to access information beyond the limitations of space and time. Develop your intuitive abilities and trust your inner guidance when navigating the unseen realms. Dream journaling is a powerful tool for accessing your subconscious mind and receiving guidance from your higher self. Keep a notebook and pen by your bedside and write down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Pay attention to recurring symbols, emotions, and narratives. Meditation is another powerful tool for enhancing your intuition. By quieting the mind and connecting with your inner self, you can create space for intuitive insights to arise. Enhancing intuition comes down to a few key steps. 1. Quiet the mind. Practice daily meditation to reduce mental chatter and create space for inner guidance. 2. Pay attention. Be mindful of your gut feelings, synchronicities, and dreams. 3. Trust yourself. Have faith in your inner wisdom, even when it contradicts external validation. It's also necessary to question the official narratives and seek out alternative perspectives on world events. It's time to see behind the veil. Challenge viewers to question the official narratives and to seek out alternative perspectives on world events, recognizing the potential for manipulation and control. Explore different sources of information and to develop critical thinking skills. Be wary of information that is presented as absolute truth, and always be willing to consider alternative perspectives. Research different sources of information, including independent media outlets, academic journals, and alternative news sources. Develop critical thinking skills, such as the ability to analyze arguments, identify logical fallacies, and evaluate evidence. Be aware of the potential for psychic attacks and how to protect yourselves from negative energies and intentions. While the concept of psychic attacks may seem far-fetched, it's important to be aware of the potential for negative energies and intentions to influence your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Practice energetic shielding techniques, such as visualizing a protective bubble of light around your body. This visualization can help to create a sense of energetic protection and to shield you from negative influences. Ultimately, it's about maintaining a strong sense of self-awareness and discernment in order to avoid being influenced by unseen forces or agendas. Cultivate a daily spiritual practice and strengthen your connection with your higher self. Remember, you are a powerful co-creator, capable of navigating the unseen realms and creating a positive reality for yourself and others. This brings us to co-creating the new Earth. Realize the power of collective intention and the potential for humanity to co-create a new and more positive reality. The new Earth is not a distant utopia, but a reality that we can create together, right now, through our collective thoughts, feelings, and actions. Align our individual intentions with the highest good of all and acting with compassion and integrity. Let our desires be aligned with our values and do not harm others. Actively participate in creating a more just, sustainable, and peaceful world. Spread awareness, advocating for positive change and living in alignment with our values. Become a more conscious and engaged citizen, participating in local and global initiatives that promote positive change. Support businesses and organizations that are committed to sustainability and ethical practices. Advocate for policies that promote social justice, environmental protection, and peace. Finally, embrace the uncertainty and ambiguity of the breaking simulation, recognizing that the future is not predetermined and that we have the power to shape it. Emphasize the importance of adaptability, resilience, and a willingness to learn and grow. And what do we do as the walls crumble around us? Trust in the process and surrendering to the flow of life, knowing that we are always supported and guided by the universe. Practice non-attachment and to let go of the need to control everything. Trust that the universe has a plan for you and that you will be guided to the timeline that is most aligned with your growth and fulfillment. And step into our power and to create the world we want to live in. To take action today. 1. Meditate. Spend 15 minutes visualizing the new Earth, filled with love, peace, and sustainability. 2. Connect. Reach out to someone you care about and express gratitude and appreciation. 3. Act. Support a cause you believe in, whether it's through donation, volunteering, or advocacy. The simulation walls are indeed breaking, and you are here now to be a conscious architect of the new Earth. Remember those first unsettling glitches, those moments when reality seemed to flicker and fade. They weren't random errors or meaningless anomalies. They were invitations, whispers from beyond the code, urging you to question the very nature of your existence. What started as an unsettling feeling has, hopefully, transformed into a conscious understanding of your power to rewrite the script. You've been handed a new lens, a powerful tool for deciphering the language of reality and actively shaping the world around you. And now, it's time to use it. At the heart of this understanding lies a profound interconnectedness. Consciousness, energy, beliefs, and intention. Think of consciousness as the fundamental force, the very fabric upon which reality is woven. Energy is the currency, the dynamic flow of information that responds to your thoughts and emotions. Beliefs are the code, the underlying programming that dictates what is possible and what is not. And intention is the driver, the focused direction of your energy and beliefs that propels you towards your desired outcomes. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are practical tools, readily available for you to wield in every moment of your life. Embrace them, experiment with them, and watch as your world begins to transform in ways you never thought possible. You are not a passive observer, a mere puppet dancing on the strings of fate. You are a powerful co-creator, an active participant in the unfolding drama of your life and the world at large. Within you lies an untapped potential, a limitless capacity to influence your environment, shape your experiences, and transcend the perceived limitations of this reality. This power is not some external force you must seek out. It resides within you, waiting to be awakened and unleashed. Believe in it, nurture it, and let it guide you towards a life of purpose, joy, and boundless possibility. This isn't just another self-help gimmick or a fleeting moment of inspiration. Understanding the nature of this simulation is the key to unlocking profound personal liberation. It's a key to self-discovery and the creation of a life that truly resonates with your soul's deepest desires. This knowledge empowers you to break free from limiting beliefs, cultivate emotional resilience, and discover a deeper sense of purpose that fuels your every action. It's about taking the reins of your life, consciously crafting a reality that aligns with your values and living with authenticity and joy. But the transformation doesn't stop there. As more and more individuals awaken to the true nature of reality, a collective shift begins to take place. Imagine a world where societal structures are built on compassion, collaboration, and sustainability, where the illusion of separation dissolves and humanity unites in pursuit of a shared vision for a brighter future. Such change starts with you, with each act of self-awareness, each conscious choice, each expression of love and kindness rippling outwards, transforming the world one moment at a time. The personal and the collective are inextricably linked. As you awaken, you contribute to the awakening of the planet. This power comes with a profound responsibility. The ability to influence reality is not a toy to be played with carelessly. It is a sacred gift that must be wielded with wisdom, compassion, and integrity. Before acting, ask yourself, does this serve the highest good of all? Am I acting from a place of love or fear? What ripple effects might this create? True power lies not in dominating or controlling, but in uplifting and empowering, in using your abilities to create a world that is more just, equitable, and sustainable for all. Remember those initial glitches, those moments when the simulation seemed to falter. They weren't system errors or random malfunctions. They were invitations to question everything, to challenge the very foundations of your reality. They were clues, breadcrumbs leading you to a deeper understanding of the mechanics of the game. Now, instead of fearing these glitches, embrace them. See them as opportunities for conscious interaction, as evidence of the simulation's malleability, as blank canvases upon which you can rewrite the code and create something new. Perhaps you felt powerless, trapped within a predetermined reality, a mere pawn in a cosmic game. But now you know the truth. You are not a puppet, you are a co-creator. You have the ability to influence, to shape, to mold your reality according to your will. By understanding the rules of the simulation, by mastering the tools of consciousness, energy, belief, and intention, you can reclaim your inherent power and step into your role as a conscious architect of your own destiny. This isn't about escaping reality, it's about mastering it. Breaking the simulation walls isn't a singular event, a final destination to be reached. It's a metaphor for the ongoing expansion of your awareness, the continuous shattering of limitations, the relentless unlocking of your infinite potential. It's a journey of growth, learning, and self-discovery, a path without end, where each step forward reveals new vistas of possibility. The walls were never really there. They were constructs of your own mind, beliefs that confined you, fears that held you back. Shattering them is simply realizing what has always been true, that you are limitless, boundless, and free. Now, I encourage you to continue experimenting with these reality-shaping techniques. Visualize your dreams, manifest your desires, explore the depths of lucid dreaming, and harness the power of energy work. Keep a journal of your experiences, document your insights, and share your discoveries with others. Explore which techniques resonate most deeply with you, and don't be afraid to personalize them, to tailor them to your unique needs and preferences. This is your journey, your experiment, and your creation. Connect with like-minded individuals, join online communities, attend workshops, or even start your own local groups. Share your knowledge, support others on their journeys, and advocate for positive change in the world. Remember, you are not alone in this. There is a global community of conscious car creators waiting to connect with you, to collaborate with you, and to build a better world alongside you. Together, you are a force to be reckoned with, a collective of awakened souls capable of transforming the planet. And this is only the beginning. There are deeper levels of understanding to explore, more advanced techniques to master, and even greater levels of freedom and fulfillment to unlock. Perhaps you'll delve into the mysteries of timeline jumping, explore the vastness of higher dimensional realities, or even contemplate the nature of the architects of the simulation themselves. The possibilities are endless, the journey is infinite, and the potential for growth is limitless. So, what will you create next? Remember to subscribe, and together we can go deeper down the rabbit